Big money, 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 big money. Oh, big money. Big money. Big money. Hello, good game. Welcome back, ghouls and goblins. I hope you're having a magical day. Thank you so much for taking the time to support the channel. Make sure to subscribe and like the video to help me reach my goals this month. We'll be playing Jund midrange today. This is a Super Friends build, red, white, and green. We're gonna take a look at the deck list, break down the strategies, the synergies, showcase all of that in the gameplay footage, and then wrap up with our final thoughts. So without further ado, let's take a look at this hot deck. Ladies Night Out is a Jund midrange Super Friend deck with only the girls, right? No boys allowed. It's a 60 card standard, 3.4 average mana value, 29 non-creature, 7 creature build with the 24 land. So very consistent. We have a little bit of ramp within the deck. Shambling Gas can make the treasure. Deadly Dispute can make a treasure as well, right? Binding of the Old Gods will help us search for a forest, bringing that into play. We have the Highland Forest and the Woodland Chasm for that dual land forest pull, which is really nice to increase the consistency of your mana base as it is a 3-color deck. The treasures will also help us accomplish this. And then finally, we have Eye Twitch. Eye Twitch is great because it will allow us to grab environmental sciences from the sideboard. And again, this will increase our mana consistency. Other than that, we're using that mana to play Storm the Festival for 7, looking at the top 5 at sorcery speed, putting 2 permanents with mana value 5 or less into the battlefield, and then the rest in the bottom in a random order, right? We can recast this via flashback for 10, which is really cool as well. The majority of the deck is those 4 and those 5 drop bombs. Arlen, the Pack's Hope, Ren and 7, Loth, Spider Queen, and Zariel, Archduke of Avernus, not to mention Essica's Chariot, right? So the ladies are in the house, you guys. We have a little bit of removal as well through Binding of the Old Gods, not just ramp, which is really nice. And the Death Touch is actually semi-relevant in this build. How we'll win the game, it's through just damage. We'll make a ton of tokens and chip damage through the meat hook, right? So whenever a creature we control dies, an opponent's going to lose 1 life. Whenever a creature they control dies, we're going to gain 1 life. So this is good at cleaning up the aggro decks, for that life gain to help you survive. It's also good to wipe their field, and then you can basically play it for 0 for 2 and wipe your tokens on top of it to kill your opponent as well, right? So that's kind of what we're doing there. Arlen makes 2 2/2 wolves. The Chariot makes 2 2/2 cats. Zariel makes a 1/1 devil that when it dies, it deals 1 damage to any target. Loth makes 2 2/1 spiders, and Ren and 7 makes the 1 tree folk. So there's a lot of tokens within the build. Of course, the Chariot, when it attacks, can copy those tokens, which is really, really nice. And I keep saying that this is 7 mana, but it's only 6. LOL. I think the 7 on flashback is throwing me away. Blood on the Snow costs 6 as well, and that will help us bring back our planeswalkers from the grave if they deal with them, and it will also wipe the field, which is really nice. It's not a must-have within the build like it is in Mono Black to bring back Loth, because we're just playing Storm the Festival for 6, not for 7. And then, flooding the field with the planeswalkers that way, because we have multiple copies. It's not like we only have 4 Loths, and we need to really make sure they survive. So, Blood on the Snow, late game if you need. Otherwise, it's just Storm the Festival, Storm the Festival, Storm the Festival, flood, 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 flood. Make those tokens, and, just bash in, have them die, and win the game. It sounds simpler than it is, I guess, but at the same time, just let her rip. More in-depth things within the deck. The +1 on Arlen, +1/+1 on your creatures when they enter, and you can cast them with flash. This is actually pretty good for the tokens. The tokens can enter with those +1s as well. The Chariot, they can be 3/3 cats, for example, if you plus Arlen first. The spiders can get that buff as well, be 3/2s, which is really, really nice. So Arlen's plus is fairly nice. The Moon's Fury as the Nightbound is cool too. The +2 can help us ramp into the 6-drop Storm the Festival, right? Adding that 2 mana. And then it's a decent attacker as well. Zariel, you're not really doing the -6 ever. Not applicable. But what is applicable is the +1. Much like Arlen's +1 to increase the strength of our creatures, we can Zariel +1. Well, we would do Zariel last. So we would do, like, say, Lolth, the Chariot, Arlen's -3, get a bunch of those creatures in play, and then Zariel plus to give them +1/+0 and haste. And that's going to be really nice when we're going in for the kill. That's the deck. Those are your strategies, your synergies, sideboard. You know, you've got all the goodies in here that you're used to. The Breach, the Fumes, the Sciences, Summoning, Exhibition, and Confront the Past. That's Jund mid-range, or Jund Super Friends. I hope you guys enjoy. We'll showcase it in the gameplay footage now. We're holding the top 1800. No problem with the deck. It's performing really, really nice. And it's, you know, it's still some broken cards in here, sure, but you know, it's not Aura's Epiphany, so just doing anything I can to keep the meta fresh for you guys without just buckling to, you know, what is. So, enjoy. Thanks for watching. Make sure to like the video, and we'll be back to wrap up after this with our final thoughts. Going first is great. Cool beans, cool beans. Oh, let's try to at least have some fun. What is fun? I can't wait for Neil to play a blue or red land. Right? Why not play like one of each? Get wrecked. This game is becoming less fun by the day. So sad. Every single match. Is it dragons again? Is it dragons again? That's all I know how to play. Every match. And Wizard says, oh, it's no problem. Here's another extra turn spell. I have no words. I literally have no words. At least my cats are cool. And, like, why are they taking so long? It's ridiculous. It makes for really bad YouTube content. It's really annoying to play against. And it's nearly unbeatable. Wow, I'm glad you learned how to use an iteration. And it makes me really salty, which I absolutely hate. I don't like to feel like this. But it's like, it's just so gross. It's just so gross. It's just so gross. Just so gross. Take that out of the way. Pretend I'm good at the game somehow. It's not going to help us at all. Right? It's like, oh, that should basically be what swings the game in your favor. No. You're going to need a lot more than that. Right? It takes them 40 seconds to play a land. You know what I mean? It's too much, you guys. It is too much. I swear they are doing it on purpose. It's just so slow. Let's grab that land. Thank you. Let's grab... Actually, they're tapped. Let's just be smart. Let's just be smart. They're tapped. Take the egg. Play the forest. You're still ramping like a lord among men, so that's okay. They do have counterspell up here, though. But you know what pulls counterspells? Loths. Without a doubt, right? We're sitting on 6, 7, 8. We have 3 mana, but I guarantee you it's just a good old counterspell. We play the Walker first. We can't bring the Chariot back from the grave with Blood on the Snow. So we're chilling. I guess they're chilling too. This is what I mean. It's like they need to think about what to do on our end step for like, what was that, 15 seconds before passing the turn? It just seems silly. I swear, like, our opponents cannot read. And I know I'm, like, super illiterate as well. And I still make my way through this game faster than this. I don't want to make fun of you guys, but you're bringing it on yourselves. You are honestly bringing it upon yourselves. Ruining my YouTube videos. Boring. Honestly. I'm gonna try to pull a counterspell here. Come on. We sacked 2 treasures for that. What a good opportunity to grab some value. And now we'll bait them with the sleepy emote. You're like, yeah, you sleepy emote me, I'm gonna deal with that spell. Thanks. I guess I'm so frustrated, you guys. Just so frustrated. Hashtag thanks for tapping out, brah. And we whiff. Little whifferonies here for us. We wanted double planeswalkers. We already have a chariot. We already have a chariot. That's not helpful. It's alright, though. Memory Deluge main phase. Hashtag desperate much, bruh? No, they're still gonna beat us. There's no way to beat this deck. You can mono white tax it. Mono green bash underneath it really quick if you're lucky. But what a great experience, Wizards. You really knocked it out of the park this time. Really knocked it out of the park. Kill the chariot. Tap out. Play another chariot. Hit for 2. End our turn. See, and I'm even thinking about different play lines while I do that, and it's... Oh, it's gotta be 10 times faster, like... I feel like my turn would have been done already. You know what I mean? And they've not even played their land. It's a joy to play against these people, I'll tell you what. And it's not just like one Izzet player is slow. They are all this slow. Cool beans. Cool beans. Cool beans. They have 3 mana up. They lose a life. They'll lose another life. Down to 10. I don't know what this like holdup is on this trigger. Are you gonna counter that trigger? A Thundering Rebuke. Cool. Down to 9. Another chariot out. Make the kitties. Keep the old one. Crew the new kitties. Hit for 6. Make another kitty cat skis. And then you're tapped out. I take lethal. Whenever a creature you control dies, opponent loses 1 life. Yeah. 1, 2... Keep the new one. Have fun roping your next opponent, bro. I'm gonna toss this. I guess we'll keep this. Toss Arlen. Land isn't looking good. Alright, alright, alright. and tapped. We can build to 4. That's helpful. Let's show them that we're a 3-color deck. So, ooh, so are they. Professor. Interesting. Let's just take it. Hooks in play, dealing that chip damage. They foretell an all-run. Hooray. 2 of them. They may regret tapping when we make the cats. Another professor. Don't mind. We bash through. That Wandering Archaics is basically a dead card. They're tapped out again. Tap the cats. Swing for 4. Make a 3rd cat. There's the block. They lose. Sorry, we gain life. I twitch out and turn, holding up our dispute. We're in a good spot. We can take that. And they tap out. I also want sciences. Or the pest summoning for the triggers. That may be better. Oh, sorry, you're tapped? Were you tapped? Oh, that's not good. That's not good. With they tap all they want, apparently. All right, here comes the first all-round. Interesting. Oh, just so they can get the draw. I see, I see, I see.
I will revel in your death. You want to fight me and my pack?
Maybe we should just make the werewolves. Right? We have the hook in play.
My army ever grows.
Let's kill the Celestis while we can. Just hitting with the chariot, making a devil. So we're sitting on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 damage in play. It is helpful. I'll just take this damage. If we block, they could kill our planeswalkers with the pings. Here's a double turn. Doomscar. We lose both of our planeswalkers. That's a fair amount of damage. Down to 6.
The hunter becomes the hunt. I lost one battle, not the war.
Can we top deck a land for a festival? Could be a counterspell. Nope. Yep. Big money, 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 big money. Oh, big money. Big money. Big money.
You require my aid.
Which one of these goes
How
first?
desperate.
This one. Boom.
My power
Boom.
is for annihilation.
Hit for 6.
Unleash your ferocity.
Good game. Big money, big money, big money. It's nice when you get it. I mean, we're holding in there top 1800 all day, so the deck is good enough for me. Let's break it down. Going first is pretty cool. Let's see if it's an is it deck or not. Is it even a question at this point? I don't think so. I don't think so. Mono white. Uh-oh. The tax is bad. Tax is really bad. No counters though, so if we get a Storm the Festival off. Straight chillin'. We have an Arlen for 2 wolves. Oh no. So that makes this a lot harder. That's really quick. Let's Arlen first, and that's going to take their attention to her.
We must put an end to the violence between humans and werewolves.
Right? They'll swing on Arlen for 5. Unless they're exiling it with a Skyclave. It could be. Picked Intrepid. It's good too. Do they hit her or do they ignore her? They ignore her. Uh-oh. We made a misplay. Maybe. We'll see. We just need the treasure. We need some land. Oh, it's tapped. Not great.
Follow the enemy's scent. They're close.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Pass our turn. 1, 2 snowlands only, so we're not bringing anything back, but it might still be worthwhile just to wipe the field. And I don't even mind when a mono white player is taking their time, or like a mono green player thinking about it. It's just the is it players make me upset. Maya's in studio. I let out a pretty big roar after we won that is it match. She like took off, so she's just coming back into the room now. Scared her off. Hey Maya, you gonna get revved up? You gonna get revved up? Like, you're not gonna beat this deck, Dad. You're not going to beat this deck, man. And they're not playing because they know we have a blood, right? They're going to keep some cards in hand. The Indestructible is pretty cool. If we don't blood, we lose because we could whiff on this. right? So we just take what we can get. We bring back the Shambling Ghast, which is of some value. That doesn't work. LOL. Oh, I should have maybe played the Twitch first. 3 mana. Let's just hit for 5. And then Arlen can survive. For the mana, hopefully. Oh, that's why there wasn't the Ghast in there, because they took it with the Sentinel. I see. Oh, but it's daytime now. So we don't get that mana that we wanted. The flying is just going to kill us. They could pull this token and stuff too.
The will of the woods is made manifest.
Oops.
On my
We forgot that a +1 on here. That's my bad. That's my bad. It could have been a 6/6. That would have been cool. Yeah, and that's just lethal. Good game. But it wouldn't have mattered. And then we don't have enough blocks here either. Oh, so sad. That was a nice match though. On the draw, land is pretty slow, but there's a meat hook, there's a Ghast. Loth is basically out of the question. Or not Loth, it's Auriel. There's no red source here. And we're playing against, oh, my favorite deck. Is it Dragons? I can't wait. Just can't wait. Yikes on the land drop. She's a brick house. Both of these, when they die, give us access to our 3rd mana. Hit him with a Cinderclasm, baby. 2-for-1 special. Ready to get a 2-for-1 special. Is it players? Am I right? They're just like, they cannot make up their mind. They're so slow. Like, yes. That is a move. You could have done that. I'm glad you thought about it. A little early, if you ask me, but when a guy is bricking like this, just, is there any better play? What I would do for a land right now, there's one deck you don't want to brick against. It's this one. It is absolutely... Is it Dragons? You do not want to break against it. And yet we are. Every single card in our hand that we don't need or want right now. Right? This is brutal. This is absolutely brutal. Are you kidding me? Wow. This is brutal. I don't even know why I'm in this match anymore. I should probably just scoop. But I hate giving up. Wow, this sucks. Oh, look, your first all-run. Praise the Lord. Still gives us, oh, I don't know, nothing. Let's take the hit. Look for one. Kill our own creatures. This just gets countered. Yeah. Very cool. I know it takes them like 20 minutes per turn as well. Should we give them the sleepies? They're doing alright. Miss Maya's crying. Oh, look, another non-land. Isn't this ridiculous? Make the treasure. Is that a land? I can't see because the cat is in the way. 2 of them. Holy Toledo's, look at us go. I still think there's a counterspell there. Guaranteed they've counter magic. They've had so many turns to set up, so let's play something that doesn't matter too much in the match because they don't have creatures of their own. Alright, alright, alright. Ready for an all-runs epiphany? It's just brutal. Like, how does it take so long to play one of the easiest decks? Absolutely brutal. God bless. And I would say, well, maybe they're a new player, but I still doubt that. Very much so. Because they're in Mythic, you guys. And I know how hard it is to get here. It's not easy. It's not easy. Let's take that hit. We know there's counter magic. So let's just toss stuff that doesn't really matter all that much. Any of these planeswalkers can go. We'll do the more expensive one. You know, we're not dropping 8, so... Oh, there's no way Lolth hits. Absolutely no way. Like, are they reading the 4 cards off the top? Do they not know what cards are in their deck? I'm just... It confuses me. It confuses me. Yes, a negate counters non-creature spell. Perfect. You've done it. And Simba, you're in the way and frustrating me. You literally cannot sit there. Such a little rascals. What a big brain play here. Is there another one? Between these Is It decks and Simba's newfound obsession with, you know, interfering with me, and we cannot win a game. No, we're doing just fine. These Is It decks are so annoying, though. And they think Thalia's gonna stop it? Pretty sure they have field wipes. Pretty sure they're gonna remove it. Honestly, bro. What are you doing over there? Like, this is a pretty cool single-player game, isn't it? It's absolutely brutal. This is absolutely brutal. Like, how does it take you that long to do anything? So they used the negate. Let's see if they find another. I can only assume. And they know what negate does because they read it last time. Oh, God. Oh, no. Oh, no, actually, just the ghast. Better think about it. Oh my god. This is brutal. At this point, it's just wasting time. But, like, they can't win by, like, doing this to people. Like, that's so poor sport, in my opinion. Like, why would you kill one of my lands at this point? Really cool, bro. I have no patience for this. They're literally just wasting time. And I'm wasting time, too. My life. My time's more valuable than theirs, obviously. Like, why would they not take lethal? In what world? I mean, I don't think Salt is the best win con. To be honest, it just drives an environment in which people don't want to interact with it. So, I mean, you know, for your personality type, maybe that's cool, but as far as the game's longevity and success goes, not so hot. But I guess, you know, there's different personality types out there, for sure, for sure. That's such a BM play, right? Like, they're just being a douchebag. Oh, boring. And now that they're tapped out, should we make them pay for it? Or they still have another counterspell? I bet they do. I bet they do. Why wouldn't they? Beebity boop bop 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 boop 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 boop. All my emotes are still going out. Oh yeah, take another double turn. Oh my god. Yeah, tell me that this deck's not broken. I mean, we bricked really hard too. But like, get wrecked, Wizards. No one's gonna play your game anymore. Alright, we'll see you later, ding-a-ling. Actually, no, I'm gonna make him wait. Good luck getting to top 1500 with match times like this. Oh, man. Yeah, they do just want people to scoop, 100%. That's why they're so slow. That's why they're so slow, is because they just want people to scoop because, you know, it's too hard to play out your lines, I guess. LOL. I hope you feel good about that, my friend. Oh, what absolute horrid matches. Alright, so, I mean, all-round is super annoying. It's, I hate the way it makes me feel inside, which is probably, you know, a notification to myself that there's some interior work to be done, some introspection, to figure out why it is so upsetting to me, both mentally and emotionally. It just cripples me. I get so frustrated playing against Izzet players right now. Like, another deck could take 3 times as long to make their decisions, and I'm totally fine with it. But when an Is It deck is just sitting there for 45 seconds, each priority, it's just like, I am going to lose my mind. Why are you doing this to me? So here's a massive shout out to all the Is It players playing in full control when they don't need to. Thank you so much for making this game awesome. And I'm sure you're gonna enjoy this new double turn card that was just previewed. Absolutely lovely, Wizards. You're knocking it out of the park. You guys are doing just a phenomenal job. Don't stop. Woo! Take care, you guys. We'll see you in the next. Let me know what you thought of the deck, how you'd improve it, stuff like that in the comments. Make sure to like the video, share your support, join the Patreon, stuff like this. The community giveaway still going. That ends in a couple days, right? We have our final stream, $300 plus being given away on this Halloween when we do that wrap-up stream. So don't miss out on that. Join the Discord to learn more. Have a magical day, and we'll see you soon in the next.